Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. Y'all see this big smile on my face? It's because I have my husband here and we get ready to do the husband tag. I've been asking for this for months, y'all, and I'm slightly under duress because I ain't gonna tell y'all what I had to promise to get this done. We're gonna keep that on the DL. Don't mess up my video, baby, because I know this is only one chance I'm gonna get. Don't have me have to edit out half the stuff you say. Okay. He has no idea what these questions are. So we're going to get started because it's 30 of them. Where did we meet?
Nightclub.
Where? What nightclub?
I mean, in Orlando, at the nightclub.
Nightclub in Orlando. Where was our first date? We met so long ago, I don't remember half this stuff.
Drive-through movie. Not drive-through, what you call drive-in movie?
We went to a drive-in movie?
Yeah, nigga.
But when we went to a drive-in movie?
The drive, what you call it, over there in D-Land? You remember?
No.
Baby, we went to the drive-in movie, some movie you took me to.
And we sat in the car?
Yeah, we sat in the car. You don't know where we met. Talking about me?
You got the right
woman.
Movie. You got the right woman.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember nothing like that.
You thinking you
only drive-in I ever went to was in Sanford.
I
was a different boyfriend.
You took me over in D-Land to the drive-in movie. We went to also this place called Belly Busters. I took you there.
Yeah, I remember Belly Busters.
Yeah, I took you to drive. You took me to the drive-in. You don't want.
I don't know what this is gonna turn out like.
I should be asking you 30 questions.
That was not me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do a wife tag later. Number 3, where was our first kiss and how was it? I have no idea. Where was our first kiss and how was it?
In your house, in your room, in your dorm room.
In my dorm room in college.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day. How was it?
Good. You had no stink breath, nothing like that. Good.
Did you know I was the one? Oh no, when did you know I was the one?
When my auntie passed, when she told me that you were my wife.
She told you that after she passed?
No. She passed.
Before she passed? Okay. And how long ago was that before we even married?
Maybe 20 years, 25 years.
She told you that about 25 years before we ever even married, huh? That's something amazing. What was your first impression of me?
Long legs, gotta get you to bed.
That was your first impression, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you didn't have no godly thoughts in your mind at all back in the day.
Nope.
So you trying to get me to bed?
I almost got you. If you didn't have no curfew, you went.
Yeah, I had a curfew even in college. Mama didn't play. When did you meet my family?
One Christmas.
Was this like the first Christmas after I met you? I think it was the first.
Yeah, first Christmas.
I met you in August.
First Christmas.
And then you met my family that Christmas. That was in 1986.
I don't know.
I think by 1986. Do we have any tradition?
Who?
Huh?
Me and you?
Do we have any tradition? Anything in our marriage that we traditionally do?
Make love. Do the nasty.
Besides that,
okay.
I hope everybody in their marriage doing the nasty.
Okay.
I hope everybody got that same tradition.
Do me and you together?
Yes, baby. Not me by myself, not you by yourself. Do we have any tradition in our marriage?
I wake up every morning and tell you that I love you.
That's true. That's true. 365. If he go wake up and tell me that he loves me. But I was thinking about this too, and I couldn't really think of tradition other than you will tell me every day, 365 days a year, 6 years we've been married, been knowing each other 20 something years, but 25, 26 years, but married 6. But know what I thought about? What's our tradition every week? Once or twice a week, we do together every week for the last 6 years we've been married. Sometimes twice a week.
Go to church?
No, we go to church. That's just a given there. Change our linen. We change our bed together.
Oh, yeah.
We change our bed linen together. At least once or twice a week.
I keep it as a good housekeeper. I didn't think that was tradition.
Yeah, well, that's good housekeeping, but a lot of couples don't do it together.
Okay.
We change our bed linen together every, for the last. Get that apple off my side of the bed.
All right.
Put it on the floor. You could just put it somewhere. You can put it there. Okay. So that is our tradition. You tell me that you love me, and we make up our bed together. What was our first road trip?
Together?
Baby, this whole video is us together, okay? This is not you by yourself. This is not me by myself. This is not before I met you.
When we married?
Just our first road trip. Maybe since we met.
I can't remember that.
I don't remember. I was thinking also our first road trip.
Yeah, we had many road trips.
Yeah, but I can't remember our first.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever going on a road trip with you as friends before we were married.
No, I have time.
Yeah, you out there doing
the Lord's work.
You weren't doing no Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work now, but you weren't doing the Lord's work back in the day.
I was a pharmaceutical engineer.
You're a pharmaceutical? Yes, I married a pharmaceutical engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, our first road trip, I have no idea. Probably after we got married, and
many road trips.
Yeah, we've had many road trips, but I can't remember the first. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
Your long legs.
Yeah. And they didn't have all these fat on it. Who said I love you first and where?
Probably me. But where, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea who said it first or where, but I'm 100% sure it was him who said it first.
You probably was doing the nasty and I said it. I don't know.
You probably lying.
It was feeling good. Come on, Deidre.
What do we argue the most about?
We don't basically argue. But if we argue, let's see.
Have we ever had an argument before?
Not that I know of. Stuff like why you drop your clothes down. Don't wash no clothes.
Yes, I ask him, please don't do laundry. I appreciate everything you do, but do not touch our laundry. Because he washes everything together. Do y'all do that? Whites, darks, his dirty work clothes, towels, everything. It does not matter. He put it all in the same wash together. No. I have my little sections. I have the good whites, the regular whites, the towel whites, the darks, Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Don't go take a shower 4 or 5 times a day when you come in the door.
I'm a little OCD-ish, and because I'm like, he'll go work and they want to come and talk to me and kiss me. I'm like, can you go take a shower first? And
4 or 5 times a day.
Then when we get in the bed,
4 or 5 times a day.
He want to do the nasty, and
I already took a shower.
And he done took a shower, but like 3 hours ago. I'm like, no, you got to take another shower.
2 hours ago.
Now I need the fresh shower like 5 minutes ago. We don't argue, but we do have our little differences. We never had I heard Adina. I watched a young lady that I watched, Adina and her husband. They've been married 3 years, and they said they never had an argument.
Yeah.
And before, I would have not believed that, but knowing that you and I have been married 6 years, and we've never had an argument. We've had 2 or 3 times where we exchanged words, and you said what you had to say, and that was it. And I said what I had to say, and that was it. But that's what the most argument we ever had. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Me. I'm the head.
Yep, baby, you wear the pants. But I just make sure they're the right kind of pants.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I wear the pants. I what kind I want to wear.
He wear the pants I choose.
Yeah, don't go for that one, y'all. Don't believe that one.
Okay, baby, I'm watching TV. What am I watching?
Jack Bauer.
24.
Yeah, 24. Oprah. The Talk. The View.
Yeah, I love The Talk.
Breakthrough investigating shows, 48 and all that crazy.
Yeah, I love police investigations and all that.
NCIS sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. What is one of the foods I don't like?
Oh, you don't like?
Yeah. One thing I can think of offhand I hate.
What's that?
I'm asking you.
Oh.
See if you can tell me.
One food that you hate, that you don't like.
Baby, I know I love to eat, but nah, you can think of something I don't like.
It's hard.
It's hard to think of something I don't like.
What you don't like? What my wife don't like?
Baby, I cannot believe you cannot think of this. I can tell you right off the bat some things you don't like.
Yeah, because I don't eat everything, you know.
You eat, oh my goodness, you eat about everything. There's probably only 2-3 things I can name that you don't like. There's a lot that I don't like.
Rutabagas. Yeah.
Oh gosh, you never even, I don't like rutabagas, but you never even seen me.
You want an answer?
But you haven't even seen me in a baby.
That you don't like.
I hate tomatoes.
Oh.
I cannot believe I hate
a vegetable.
It's a food.
It's a vegetable. What's the difference between a food and a vegetable?
Oh my gosh. Baby, it's a food.
No, that's a vegetable.
I hate
tomatoes and bananas. That's a fruit.
It's food.
That's a fruit.
Oh my goodness. I think, oh my goodness. Okay.
She would have said food groups that have been different.
What food groups?
Yeah.
You would have to say the whole food group. You would have to say, okay, most of the fruit.
You broke down fruit.
I don't like most of the fruit.
Yeah, I better tell them that.
I don't like most vegetables.
Yeah, but you said food.
Oh, Jesus.
We talking about beef, hamburger. Y'all consider that food. You know, pork, steak.
I like all of that.
Yeah, shrimp. But go ahead.
Okay, if we were out at a restaurant, what drink would I order?
Iced tea. If you ain't trying to get your drink on.
Okay, baby, I do like iced tea, but not most of the time we go out to eat, I do not order iced tea.
Water?
I order water sometimes. But what do I order almost every single time we're out to eat? Oh my God, I thought this man knew me after 26 years. Baby, we go out to eat at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
What drink?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, that's number one.
What you been getting over Mountain Dew? You ain't been drinking Mountain Dew lately?
Because I'm getting fine, huh?
Yeah.
But, finer. You were supposed to agree with that. You supposed to say, baby, no. You supposed to say you already fine. You getting finer.
Okay. You want to be me? You want to be you?
Want to switch roles? Listen, baby, I always get Mountain Dew.
I know I said Mountain Dew.
Or Sprite.
Yeah, I said that.
I love sweet tea.
Next question, Dean. Let's move on.
I'm just wondering how you getting all this. I'm
getting all these right.
Okay, I know you know this answer. What is my shoe size?
Got to be kidding me. I never bought you no shoes.
Baby, you never bought me any shoes, but you know my shoe size.
13.
See, now you know it, because how many women you know in life wear size 13?
2.
What other?
Just kidding.
You already said you don't know nobody else. Then what is my favorite kind of sandwich?
All sandwiches.
What's my favorite kind?
Well, you don't eat too many sandwiches.
Yeah, but okay. Well, let's just say if you were going to Subway for me.
Oh, meatball sub.
Well, yeah, that is one. That's one of my favorite. But
BLT.
Yeah, Italian BMT. That's Subway. Those Italian BMT and meatball sub about the only kind of subs I eat. But you know I love a good spam sandwich, right?
Yeah.
I love spam sandwich.
That's the Negro in her. You know spam, you know that fried bologna where you put in the frying pan and pop up? Go ahead.
What is a... Okay, do not embarrass me now.
Okay.
What is a talent that I have?
Do not embarrass you, okay.
Yeah, because I know you.
Yeah, I will see. What is a talent that you have?
Yeah, what is a talent that I have?
Smiling.
Smiling is a talent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a safe answer.
No, that's a safe answer. That's a real safe answer.
What is something that I'd eat every day if I could?
Ooh.
I thought about this. I wasn't quite sure what the answer myself, but I can come up with a few things. If I didn't have to worry about weight and all of that, or money, if I could every day, what would I eat? What food would I eat every day if I could?
See, like so much different food, you know.
Just pull something out of that.
Shrimp.
I don't eat steak.
Shrimp.
What is wrong with you? I don't even eat steak.
Shrimp. Pasta.
Yes.
Pasta.
Yeah, pizza and pasta.
Yeah.
If I could eat every day, I would eat pizza and pasta.
Yeah.
Something with some Alfredo sauce or something. Steak. Oh my goodness, I probably eat steak once a year. And that's because somebody...
Next question.
You know what? We need to have some questions that I can answer about you. I bet I would get 28 out of 30 of them right.
That ain't right. Thank you. I got most of them right.
Okay. What is my favorite kind of cereal?
Shit. Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios. And...
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes. Honey Nut Cheerios and Frosted Flakes. What is my favorite music? I know you know this.
Country.
Country. Yes. What is my favorite sports team? Hands down, you know this.
Miami Heat. Heat is Orlando Magic.
Yes, Orlando Magic. Even when they're acting tragic, they're still my favorite sports team. What is my eye color?
Brown.
Okay.
Pretty brown eyes. Go ahead.
Who is my best friend? Now this will be a hard one.
Charles Marvin Askew. Me. I'm your best friend.
Okay, baby. Besides you.
You don't have no other one.
Who else is my best friend?
Me.
Okay, that's your final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. That's all you gonna say?
That's all.
Now you know my three sisters my best friend.
Nope, they're your sisters.
Love to talk Deb, my round hips, Danica, who's Miss Nappy, and of course you. What is something I do and you wish I didn't do?
Fart, burp.
Now that surprised me because I had a whole different answer for you.
Yeah. Hey,
you don't care nothing about my farting and burping.
Hey, I didn't know women's fart and burp till I married her.
Babe, listen. If God gave you a magic wand and say there's one thing that you could take from your wife from her doing, you would not say talking back. That's what I know. That's what you would say. How would you get that other answer from? Where am I from?
Two egg, Florida.
2 egg?
2 egg, Florida.
What is that?
She from Stafford, Florida.
What's a 2 egg, Florida?
You never heard of 2 egg, Florida? I'm a Floridian. I know all about Florida.
Oh, well.
I know places you don't know about. Sandcut, Canal Point, Port Mayaki.
Well, that's because you was a pharmaceutical representative.
Yes. I took a lot of back roads to help
you know all the cuts and the dips and how to get away from the popo and all that.
City. Come on.
You know, you have to know the map when you're a pharmaceutical engineer. What kind of cake would you make me for my birthday?
Red velvet.
Oh, you got it right. I was wondering if you were going to get that. My absolute favorite cake. And now they got red velvet cheesecake.
Come on here.
Do I play sports?
Not anymore.
What could I spend hours doing?
On the telephone, laptop.
What you mean on the telephone? Because I don't talk on the telephone.
Texting, whatever you be doing on there. I don't know what you be doing on there.
Okay, we be playing on the phone. But you know I'm not talking.
I don't know what you do.
You do see me.
I don't know what
you ought to stop.
do.
You do see me. Do you ever see the phone up my ear?
I see you talking sometimes. I don't know who you communicate with.
You all, yeah, play with the phone. Yes, I can spend hours
on the phone,
playing with the phone.
On the phone, talking all that, texting,
YouTube, Twitter,
all that.
My Bible is on the phone.
You're still on the. It don't matter what you're doing. You're still on the phone.
Well, I'm playing with the phone. But when you say on the phone, that sounds like talking. I rarely,
whatever you want to call it.
I rarely talk on the phone.
It's communication on the phone.
Yes, yes, this is me. I love this thing
on the phone.
Okay, and this is the last one. And the most important one.
Right.
Why did you fall in love with me?
I had to think about that one. Just kidding. Well, honesty, our dislikes.
You fell in love with me because I disliked?
I didn't want nobody that I liked. Everything I liked about her, you know, I knew that she had been just a robot, you know. But she couldn't be herself.
Oh, okay.
You know, we won't follow somebody under that type of facade.
Oh, that's good.
Belief in God. Her upbringing as a child. Incredible smile, long legs, soft lips.
Okay.
And
you're not about to mess up my video, are you?
Oh, let me ask my question.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. The way you raise your daughter.
Aww.
The way you love, you make it easy to love you.
Aww.
That's enough.
Okay. So
I asked a question.
What's bonus question?
Oh, bonus question.
No, well, I'm never gonna get you back on this video again. So let me think. Is there anything I want to ask you before I turn this? What do you love best about our marriage?
We both can be ourselves. That God is the head, the center, our back of our marriage. Our spirituality, we're on the same page.
Okay. And before we close, what can we do to improve our marriage?
You start running your mouth back to me so much. Just do as I say.
Oh gosh. You know you're gonna get some comments about that. Oh, he just wants you to be a robot and do as he say.
You asked me.
Alright, baby. I appreciate you so much for doing this. It's like I almost want to turn the camera off because I know I'll never get you back in this position again. But I thank you and I appreciate it. Alright?
Bye.
Bye. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Once in a lifetime. Thank y'all for being a part of the Blessed Place. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.